Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a drink.
All right, Michaela is singing again, which means we are back in Lobby Bar for a very special cocktail-centric episode here because we're doing something fun, and that something fun might include drinking today's cocktail of choice. So, Michaela, I'm going to pull a card right here, and today's cocktail is the Mojito.
Ooh, oh, I love this because depending on when we're releasing this, we might have talked about a Cosmo earlier. And the Mojito took
Mm-hmm.
the place of the Cosmo in popularity, and that probably was around 2004. Because in
Okay.
1998, Cosmo came out in Sex and the City, and everybody raved about it and thought it was the best thing ever. But then the Mojito stormed all of the bars, especially for young females from the ages of 22 to 36. That demographic is very scientific. It's very true, I'm sure. But the Mojito became like super hot right after the Cosmo, and so I remember pounding these down in like a sushi bar once called
Okay.
yeah, it was like it's the next best thing, and everyone was talking about it. They were like, if you like a Cosmo, you're gonna love a Mojito, which is weird because they don't taste anything similar to each other. But
Mm.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. That's true. A sushi bar might be the best place to have a mojito. I'm not 100% sure, but the mojito was born in Havana, Cuba. And yeah, it is very popular. My wife loves a mojito. It's like the vacation cocktail of choice, according to this card right here. It is perfect for any summer occasion, and can confirm that's true. That's true. You even see a lot of like canned mojitos out there. And those are certainly delicious and have their place, but they can't hold a candle to a tried and true mojito. So let's go ahead and throw one of these together. This one's nice because you just build it right in the same glass you're going to be drinking out of, right? So you don't have to dirty
Mm,
up a bunch of stuff. That's nice. That's nice. So into like a tall highball glass. You could even use like a pint glass in a pinch for
mm,
sure. You're going
mhm.
to go four mint leaves. It's very specific. If you put five in there, I'm not going to say anything to you. So four mint leaves, the juice from one lime, and a
Mm.
teaspoon of powdered sugar. What you're going to do is you're going to take a muddler and you're going to bust up that mint, right? It's going to get all the mint juices going. It's going to get the aromatics going, all that stuff. And to that, then you can go ahead and top that glass off with some ice, and goes 2 ounces of white rum, 2 ounces of club soda, and then you're going to garnish it with a sprig of mint right on top. You can also tuck a little lime wedge down in there if you want to as well, or like the spent lime wedges after you've taken the juice out of there. So,
Mm.
Michaela, how do you like a mojito? Is that comparable to how you make yours, or do you strictly only get these when someone at a swim up bar is making them for you?
Yeah, no, it is definitely tempting. I do have a good rule about this. If they don't have fresh mint, I do not do a mojito.
Mm.
Some people will claim that they have some mint
You're
mix that
like a
they
mint simple
add.
syrup. Yeah, you could
Yeah,
do.
and you could do that if it was. I mean, if it, I don't know. I would. I really recommend with this, you're gonna want to see the mint at the bottom. Like you want to muddle it. It's the
Hmm
whole
hmm
point. It's kind of looks swampy. It's supposed to look that way. It's going to create so much more in the aromatic kind of experience that you're going to have with it. It's going to be really good. I love a mojito. I do like it better on a beach than in a sushi bar. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was 23 and I had no idea what I was doing with my life.
The
So,
only
I
thing
mean,
that's better at a sushi bar than on a beach is sushi.
that's that's right. Don't do that on a beach. That's probably pretty gross, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
So this looks great. This
yeah,
looks like a really good recipe. I like it. I
absolutely,
approve.
absolutely, absolutely. So the mojito, wow. So the mojito is a really tried and true cocktail. It features in a couple of movies along the way, but I guess the most notable one here that is catching my eye is, of course, Die Another Day. James Bond himself has one of these when he goes down to Cuba. Pierce Brosnan and Jinx Holly Berry comes up out of the beach, and I guess having a mojito on that beach sounds okay.
Yeah, yeah. Any beach where Halle Berry is coming out of the water in a two-piece, yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds great.
I
Sign me up.
probably
I mean,
I, I probably
you
drove
could
a fancy
give me a
car there. I don't know.
right. You can give me a glass of sand and I'd be totally fine. Daniel Craig, Halle Berry, I got two of the most beautiful people in the world. I'll just look at them and drink sand. That's fine.
Well,
But
it's Pierce Brosnan, but Daniel Craig might have been on the beach too.
oh,
Here in Another
this was
Day,
Daniel Craig's
2000.
last one, I think, right?
Still not Daniel Craig, still Pierce Brosnan.
Oh, so this was Pierce Brosnan's last one because yeah, this one was great because the diamonds at the end, the scene where they're
Mm,
like in bed surrounded by diamonds, it's pretty good. It's not a bad way to go.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
If I
And a
were double oh
mojito,
007, I'd probably retire then too.
all also not a bad way to go. Daniel Craig could not be reached for comment on whether he likes a mojito or not. We'll keep reaching out though. Daniel, let us know. All right, so that is going to wrap it up here for this lobby bar. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tell us how you take your mojito, and we'll talk to you next time.